Obviously wasn't ready. Let's try that again.
I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans.
Hey, what's going on today? I'm heading over to my storage, and I am going to take a look at a bounty hunter that I have over there. I just went through and restored a bounty hunter. You may have seen those videos. It was a pretty good series. It was an enjoyable, fun project. It was a machine you just don't really see too often, and I enjoyed my time with it, and I have since sold it. I've had this other bounty hunter for like 4 years in storage, and I think now that I've had my fun with bounty hunter, like ultimately I was going to take both of them, make one like excellent super bounty hunter, but I didn't really need anything for the one that I restored, so it's time to move this one on as well. So I'm gonna go have a look at it for the first time in 4 years, and word on the street is that it came from Ed Robertson's collection from the Bare Naked Ladies. So it's been through his hands, and now it's in mine. So, well, it has been for 4 years, so I think it's about time I actually take a peek at it and see what it looks like. I have kind of browsed the outside of it, and it looks like it has a lot of extra wood screws or drywall screws in the head and maybe body, so it might have taken a tumble at some point, but that's okay. I just want to like set it up to a certain degree, maybe throw it on legs, maybe just throw it on the cart, and kind of see to what degree it is functional. So I am assuming it works, but who knows, right? This is actually not where I'm going. I'm gonna just turn around here. I'm trying to throw you guys a curveball so you don't see where the stash is kept, so you're gonna lose my trail here. So I will see you over at storage and we'll take a look. Okay, here we are, bounty hunter. So I did some wheeling and dealing with a fellow named Scott McDowell, also known as Warlock, and he actually owns the Pinball Revolution website. So he's big into pinball. He's like the owner of Bluffs, which they run tournaments and leagues and all that kind of stuff. So he's up like in Toronto or up in that area. I forget exactly. What is it? I forget the name. But those guys up there do a lot of trading, and Ed Robertson is in Toronto. That's where he lives. Again, he's the Bare Naked Ladies dude, if you don't know. Big into pinball. Huge pinball fan. And, you know, a lot of machines move and shake in and around that area, and Ed Robertson's part of the whole equation. So Scott brought me, what did he bring me? This bounty hunter. Actually, I think that's it. He just brought me this, and I traded him a few machines. Can't remember what they were, because it was 4 years ago. And so that's how this came to be. But since this bounty hunter showed up, I acquired another one. And when I decided to bring in a bounty hunter, I just picked the other one. So this is the last of the two. So today, I'm going to actually see what this guy looks like, see if it's functional, turn it on, plug it in reverse order, and see what happens. Here's the like drywall screws I was talking about. They're there. They're there. Got no mice in the trap. A little bit of cobwebs and leaves and stuff to clear out because it's right at the garage door. Man, that looks nasty, doesn't it? But just a little bit of dampness here, but never made its way to the machine. Not the most ideal storage condition, but I don't think it will have suffered any monumental damage. So it looks like I've got some leg bolts if I want to throw this on legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll need to find a ball somewhere. I'm sure I have one in here somewhere. But it is time to bust this guy out. So I'm going to pump up my cart tires, because they're probably pretty flat. I brought my pump and a couple miscellaneous tools. And well, let's wheel this guy out and see what happens. That reminds me, Kenny Brown from out of town. You asked me on a couple occasions to check out my Mars God of War to see if this is the one that passed through your hands back in the day. And the way we're going to know that is because Ken said he drilled a hole in between the flippers and did the unthinkable, drilled through the playfield to add a post to make it a little easier to play. So let's finally find out, once and for all, finally remembered, if there's a hole between the flippers. And there is not. So this is not your old Mars God of War, but pretty cool looking machine, actually. I was excited to get this guy, and eventually I will get to it, but you know, one machine at a time I work on. You can't do them all at the same time. So eventually this will make its way into the basement. It didn't come with a lock bar, but I did find one. I paid an arm and a leg for it, only to have stumbled across another wide body System 80 lock bar in a lot of crap that I bought for much cheaper price. So, oh well, you win some, you lose some. I've got a spare that I will hang on to for dear life, because Gottlieb System 80 wide body lock bars are not exactly abundant. So, all right, back to Bounty. Okay, I decided to stick Bounty Hunter on legs. Only problem is, am I strong enough to lift up this bad boy onto the stool with my crappy back and my crappy muscles? So that'll be the challenge. We'll see how that goes, but I'm aiming for that. We'll see shortly. Well, I managed to pull it off. I don't think I hurt myself. We'll just wait till tomorrow to find out. We'll see if my back starts getting cranky as I start running around playing soccer, but I think I'm good. Worked out okay. So, first time on legs in a while. I've wiped off the cobwebs. Saw a couple spiders crawling away, so yeah, you know, might be a couple more in there, who knows, but hopefully I evicted them all. When I have the flash on and I zoom out, you can see the amount of dust I stirred up. But wow, it is a friggin' dust storm in here. Holy crap. My allergies are gonna love that. Here, have a look at this. Here's some more of the drywall screw action. This head must have suffered some interesting fate. I'm not sure what. More here and here and here. But I think it's time that we have a look at the playfield for the first time. Okay, I'm going to try this one-handed. I'll zoom back out. It's going to be dusty and stormy, but 'tis what it 'tis. All right. Look at that. Yep, we have company. Daddy Longlegs. Okay, I'm going to have to evict those guys shortly. Latch this head. I can already start feeling the dust in my throat. But let's take a look at the playfield. Ooh, this is better condition than the one I just did. And look, this long brown plastic there was missing on mine. And these decals weren't quite as brilliant on the pop bumper caps. Mine were more faded. I had more wear outside the Mylard areas. Actually, that looks like that last insert outside the Mylard area kind of looks like it's been touched up. If you look closely, circle doesn't look perfect. But this playfield is definitely better. Looks like flipper's not perfectly aligned. All in all, hey, I see LEDs, at least in the general illumination. And we got Cactus Sam decal on the drop target. Oh, and even a cute little red post rubber. The rest look pretty old though, so this hasn't been freshly rubbered. Okay, I am going to latch the head, evict some spiders, and I will be back. All right, I gave it a pretty good wipe down, and I threw on a mask so that I don't breathe in too much dust. It might be a little too late, but all in all, everything cleaned up pretty good. I did notice another little whammy on the head right there that someone touched up. The color matched it pretty good, actually. So, I wonder if we have keys for the head. I'm kind of suspecting we may not. Oh, look at this. The original manual. Sweet. I didn't have that with my other bounty hunter. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, we've got a head bolt. And I see a lock way back there too. So that would be the coin door lock, I'm guessing. And not much else to speak of. Machine is definitely not level. The tilt is touching, so we're gonna make it not touch, because otherwise I'm gonna turn it on and think the machine's not working, but it would be just stuck in tilt. So I'm gonna dust off some of these cobwebs before I turn it on, and let me take off the back glass next, and let's take a look, see what we got. All right, so bad news, I don't have a head key, so I can't get off the back glass at the moment. So maybe we'll have a closer look in the cabinet and see. But while I have the glass off, let's take a closer look here. Looks like newer flipper bats, possibly. Plastics are bowed up a little bit on the slings. But yeah, all in all, pretty good looking machine. This target has been replaced. And yeah, okay. Looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna need both hands for this, so I'm gonna lift the hood. Yeah, I just had a dinger. Lost some skin. That's alright, it'll grow back. Okay, so let's look inside here and see what we got. Pretty clean looking overall. Oh, interesting. Interesting. There is a key here. Unfortunately, they're both are probably for the coin door, but I'll see if one fits in the head. Ugh, got some creepy crawlies in here. A little bit of nasties going on back there. I'm gonna bust out the vacuum, I think, and remedy that. Got another head bolt. How are the fuse situation looking here? Looks fine. Someone added a... What is going on there? Interesting. Someone added a resistor for some reason. That is not something electrically that I comprehend, but someone did it for some reason, so Hopefully it was a good one. In the back corner I see a shooter tip, a washer for the head bolt, and that's really about it. So, ew, that guy's on the move. Yuck. He's nasty looking. Wonder if that's one of his babies. Okay, I think he's gonna get the vacuum treatment as well as all the other crust. Other than the little crustiness at the back there, it's pretty clean. So, I will be back. Alright, where'd that little bugger go? Vacuuming all this crap off is kind of satisfying. What do we got here? Old shooter tip. I don't really want to vacuum up that washer, but oh, there he is. There he is. I see you. Hopefully I got him. All right. Oh, there's another one on the move. Yoink. Okay, I'll finish here and I'll be back. Okay, there we go. Almost good as new back there. And less tenants as well. I did notice that the speaker wire is broken. Or maybe no, it's not. Okay, just was unclipped. So there we go, that's back in action. And I did also notice that looks like all the inserts are LED'd. Oh, that's not true. They didn't have green, so they left those incandescent. But the majority of the playfield is LED'd, so. And look at this. These white bushings are from a rebuild kit, likely. So that is a new end of stroke switch. Maybe new coil stops, yeah, they look new. And springs. Probably sleeves, so. Same with the upper flipper. So it looks like we got flipper rebuilds. That's cool. And I don't notice any hacks or any issues. So I guess what we got to do is try this key out and see if that works for the head. But I'm guessing it's just a second coin door key. So I don't have much hopes on that. But I'll give that a shot. And I'll report back, and then we'll fire this bad boy on. All right, no luck with the back box key. That didn't work. It must be somewhere because the head bolts are in the cabinet. So someone accessed the head bolts at some point. But time has come. Let's zoom out so we can see what we're doing. And fire this guy on. Can't see if there's any smoke in the back box. All right, 3, 2, 1. Which way do you do the switch? Left. That was a weird sound effect. Well, it booted up. Sound effects are a little weird. The display on the bottom just seems a little bit glitchy and a little bit dim. Well, the back box is lit up nicely and the back glass itself is in good shape. And let's see what the playfield looks like. As in full-on attract mode here. Everything seems good so far, except the sound on the display. But, do we have any credits? Let's see if I recognize any. KMC, Doug. KMC. Not sure if I know who that is. Definitely something funky with the sound. First and second high scores are like no names, so. All right, here goes nothing. Oh, 0 credits. Okay. Let's get in here and let's do the old school method. Short these 2 tabs together. Hey, that sound effect sounds fine. Okay. Maybe that sounds normal, but I didn't hear that on my old Bounty Hunter. But I also had the background sound turned on. All right, here we go. Oh, background sound is turned on. We got ball in the shooter lane. Oh, definitely not very level. Okay, pop bumper works. All flippers work. Slingshot, slingshot, target, saucer, rollovers, rollovers. This lane is good. Oh, there's Cactus Sam. That all works. You can see like a little bit of flakiness in the displays, or kind of like fluttering. I think that just needs a connector to be reseated probably. But everything seems to be going well, all in all. I was kind of expecting that. Here, let's see if the knocker works. Oh, you little bugger. Got a special ready to go here. See if it... Very cool. I wonder, that was 5 knocks, so that might mean that was worth 50,000, possibly, rather than a free game. Let's get ourselves a... Oh, yeah. I think the extra ball and specials are set to 50,000 or 500,000 points. Yeah, I think that's the case. So these might actually be new decals from Marco, because you can buy a set. These 2 and the Cactus Sam decals. But all in all, this is a pretty functional machine. So I think I will play a couple games, take some photos, and then list this guy up for sale. I already had my Bounty Hunter fun with Bounty Hunter number 1. So Bounty Hunter number 2 can go to you, or whoever wants to buy it. Alright, well, that was fun to get this thing set up, and oh, nice post pass. I didn't have the post in mine, or post save. It was removed. Oh, that pop bumper's being a little stubborn now. Hopefully it's not stuck. Don't be stuck. Uh-oh. Is that locked on? No. But I'm gonna have to mess with that. Okay. Anyway, Bounty Hunter number 2 is in pretty healthy shape all in all. All right, I'm out of here.